This is a great day in the fashion world. Today, the House of Dior presents a historic fashion show. For the first time, a woman has become the artistic director of the fashion house. The Italian Maria Grazia Chiuri, previously at Valentino. A magnificent fashion show that also celebrates the brand's 70th collection. 1947, a young designer 42 years old set up his workshop at 30 Avenue Montaigne. His name is Christian Dior, and with his very first collection, he revolutionizes fashion with the new look.
Are they talking about a lightning strike, a takeover, a revolution? No. Just a simple return to normalcy, to common sense, the desire to see women show a new face, to find a really feminine silhouette, and that's how, thanks to Christian Dior, the skirt is lengthened, the waist is pronounced, the bust is accentuated.
Success is immediate, and it spans the globe. Christian Dior dies suddenly 10 years later. Other designers will succeed him, among them Yves Saint Laurent, Marc Bohon, Gianfranco Ferré, John Galliano, or Raf Simons. Today, Maria Grazia Chiuri inherits the difficult task to write a new page in the history of the House of Dior. Preparations for the historic fashion show began 2 months ago, in secret, in the famous ateliers on Avenue Montaigne in Paris, with the women and men who are the soul of the House of Dior. Florence has directed the soft dressmaking atelier for 14 years. She'll oversee the manufacture of 38 dresses.
Is it too small? If it's too small, you should give it back now. I prefer getting it back now than in a week, okay?
Camille is responsible for 21 models, including the famous suits that are the hallmark of the house. This is really superb. You see, it doesn't jut out. It's perfect. It hugs the hips, whereas there it hangs off. Under their orders, 60 highly skilled pairs of hands, like Muriel, 42 years in the couturier on Avenue Montaigne. This will be her last fashion show.
I can tell you that each of you has a place in my heart.
Emily, 25 years old, is still in training. She'll participate in her first show.
So now this is for real. It's not an exercise. I can't afford to make a mistake.
Finally, Sophie has the enormous responsibility of decorating the brand's 200 stores, creating all their shop windows around the world.
Wow! Finally, we have Ginza.
And this year, she's organizing the opening of one of the brand's largest stores in Tokyo.
Wow.
Between exceptional expertise and constant stress, we journey behind the scenes into one of the most important fashion houses in the world. In Paris's first arrondissement, one of the most prestigious French fashion schools.
The middle button needs a little space here, on the belt.
This is where Emily is learning the profession.
So 1 millimeter before the middle, you trace it. It's not straight. The button is 1.5 centimeters.
Emily is changing professions. She was a salesgirl in luxury stores, but her love for dressmaking brought her here.
Now I'm finally doing what I love. I was unhappy before, but now I'm happy to get up in the morning, to know that I'll have a needle in my hand, and then I'm off. For sure, it's much more motivating.
To be awarded this partially in-house training, Emily passed a very selective exam. 80 candidates for only 11 places.
I tell myself already, if I make it, then I'm not so bad. Already, that would be nice. Especially when Dior hired me, I cried. I was so happy because it's an incredible opportunity when you know that there are 10. In the world, there are only 10 couture workshops, and they wanted to take me. I feel so lucky. I say the karma is there, the karma is there. It's cool.
But haute couture is a very special world, highly demanding and rigorous. The young apprentice is not entitled to an error.
Hey, look, a miracle happened. So, that's it.
When she's not learning at the school, Emily continues her training in the historic workshops on Avenue Montaigne.
Hello. We're going up to the 7th floor to see the new sketches if you like, Kathy.
And today is a day unlike any other. It's 2 months before the fashion show. Florence, the first seamstress, exits Maria Grazia Chiuri's office carrying her sketches of the next spring-summer collection.
So which table do you work from? That one over there?
She'll show them to the atelier seamstresses and seamsters.
So here's what I received last night.
They've been waiting for this moment for several months.
You can come closer. You can come closer to see what there is. There's a lot of evening dresses, lots of tulle, lots of pleats, and lots of embroidery. It's the grand ball.
The seamstresses and seamsters are discovering the world of the new artistic director. Her style is very feminine.
Do you like them? I really like that one there.
They're really beautiful. Number 600 is so pretty.
It's true, the sketches are well drawn. You see the volumes, it changes everything. It makes it vaporous yet light. So you'll take 602 as well. Yes, and 600. Okay, 600 is all for Machiko.
From these drawings only, the modelists must give life to the collection. So it's best to be truly inspired.
Christophe spoke first. You have to speak up faster than the others.
Well, 925's for me.
Okay, Christophe.
Florence, is it you or the designers who decide?
No, it's the designers. I think that's more interesting. And I know why. I would say you do that and you do the other. Well, if you already like what you see, I think you have more dedication to do things well. So I'll make a list of everything, put it in my binder, and then come back to see you, okay?
Meanwhile, 1 floor below. So, modelists, can you join me, please? I have the drawings. Camille, who's in charge of the tailoring workshop, has also received Maria Grazia's drawings. She wants really light things. For example, for these little jackets here, very fragile things, light. She doesn't want to weigh down the jackets with heaviness, so she wants something very light. The arrival of the new designer is a challenge for the team. As soon as you start a show with a new artistic director, there's a lot of apprehension. Because it's one thing to give us sketches, but we must feel what she wants, what she wishes. She has it all in her head, so it's up to us to make every effort so that the first Dior haute couture show will be a success. It's a new adventure each time, a new birth. Really, we see it like that. The countdown begins. In less than 30 days, Florence and Camille will present the first models to Maria Grazia.
So here you're incarnating fall, right? This is what will be embroidered. Try to assess how many meters, okay? And I'll come back later, all right?
The modelists are developing the first prototypes.
We tell a story from the beginning to the end. We're a go-between, in fact. So we play a big part in the creation because the pleat or the stitching are there because we decided to put them there for balance so that the volume is up there or down. That's why the designers are kind of architects. In fact, we put the equilibrium in the design so that the design holds well.
Then the seamstresses and seamsters begin the next phase.
You put the pins in like that. That's it. And after, you go all the way around your slope, like that.
There, that's fine.
There's only the bottom left to do.
Well, you're already missing a bit. Make it even. After you make the hem, I'll try to even it up as much as I can. For Emily, working on this first collection is a completely unexpected opportunity.
Learning from the best is really magical. When I watch them work, sometimes I'm away for 2 days because of school, and I come back, I see what they did, I say, yeah, look at that. No, it's impressive to see them work, really.
This collection also feels special for Muriel. It will be her last.
I started here when I was 17. When I entered the workshop, seeing all these ladies with their mannequin, it really impressed me. When you're a 17-year-old girl, it's true that it's impressive to enter a real fashion house like this. Now, I tell myself that this is my last collection. So the experience will probably be even stronger in emotion. I'll say, that's it. I ended my career. That's it.
Voilà.
The first fittings are in a few weeks. The next day, a strange black veil covers the windows of the famous store on Avenue Montaigne. We're getting there. This is the most important time of the year. Installation of the Christmas windows in Dior's 200 shops worldwide.
A little bit more, so that it doesn't, like that, 1/3.
Sophie Becard directs these installations. She's been working on this decor for months.
Turn the skirt under. Her skirt. Details. We don't look under ladies' skirts. We get comments, and there. Okay, this one's done.
No imperfection escapes Sophie's discerning eye. This window's decor is the model for all the others.
The starting signal is always from Paris and Montaigne. And tomorrow morning, there's Japan, China, and Hong Kong, who will also dress their windows. So there are a little more than 200 shops that will have the same window displays around the entire world.
This photo is sent directly to all shop managers.
So is this one good, or?
When the image of the brand is at stake,
Yeah, they're fresh. It's cooler. I like it.
Sophie's capable of changing everything up to the last minute.
I wonder, I'd like to put those in front.
Place them in V12?
Yeah,
I find them stronger, no?
yeah. Yeah, let's change. She won't be very happy. I'd like to change, Vero, the look for V9, and put them here.
All three?
Yeah.
Here, the three will be difficult anyway. Did you see the positioning of the balls? I'm afraid,
No, but it's stronger. It's much stronger.
Her teams must adapt.
V9 is much longer, huh? We can only put 2 here.
I'm not sure. Let's see. That's our little vision together.
Yeah, I think it's better.
It's cooler, right?
Yeah, you're right, it's better.
Now for the final touch,
So, let's see the results.
lighting up the windows.
It works well here. And there? Perfect. We're very happy.
It's like a birth. We went all the way.
Of the challenge. And we continue new adventures.
Always with a lot of fun.
Sophie already has to tackle a new mission, the opening of one of Dior's largest shops in Japan. In the workshops, the pace is accelerating. The patterns are complete, the fabric's been cut, and assembly of the prototypes begins. This is a very important time for the team.
Ladies, shall we go up to tailoring?
Despite the mounting pressure, one tradition is never neglected. November 25th, all of the fashion houses celebrate the St. Catherine for young women under 25 who are not yet married, like Emily.
So, my little Catherinettes.
We'll start with the Catherinettes because we're offering you gifts.
So, little Miss Alexandra.
In keeping with the tradition, each Catherinette receives a gift and must wear a hat decorated by the others in the workshop.
Well, it would have been too late next year, so you're lucky. You're right on time. Saint Catherine is sacred to us. We never skip it. It's better than Christmas.
Have you already celebrated St. Catherine yourself?
No, I've never been a Catherinette. I was married before. So there. It's choice.
Having only recently arrived, Emily does not expect to be included.
Emily, come here.
Hi, what is it?
Apparently, you got here just in time.
Yeah, but that's okay. It happens.
Since when have you been here?
Since the beginning of September.
Oh, September. Well, here's your hat and your gift.
Thank you. That's sweet.
Wow.
Wow, it's beautiful. It's magnificent.
It's pretty. Put the hat on your head, and you're set.
I actually didn't expect to get a hat. They got me. I got caught, in fact. I had to leave for school, and they made me stay. They said, no, stay. I said, I have to go to school, and in the end, it was for this. I wanted it to be discreet, hide in the crowd, and actually, no, I couldn't. I'm so touched, especially because my instructor made it for me, so it's even more special. Who made you your hat?
Everyone did. Yeah, the apprentices, and after that, everyone made me a little something and added this and that.
We have a hat to be singled out to say she's still available. Like that, you can get engaged with her. It's a bit like the Saint Nicolas for the over 30s. At the time, I think at 25, you were considered an old maid if you still weren't married. But now it's normal. But, well, it's good. It's good to be able to spot us, to say we can still catch her.
But the celebrations won't last long, as the fashion show is nearing.
In any case, the bustier is nice. That's good. It's not too small? If it's too small, I prefer you give it back now than in a week.
The stress level in the ateliers is mounting.
In any case, it's beautiful.
In a few days, Florence will show her first dresses to the artistic director, who she hardly knows.
There's a little blue string. Be careful. You'll sew it behind. There, exactly, around. Okay? We adjust the fittings as we advance the dresses to not have everything go wrong the last day. So I prefer to check every element one by one. The layer underneath must be adjusted well so that we can place the layer on top. In any case, this is solid. And have you seen the lines? It's pretty, huh?
She'll finally know if she's correctly interpreted her sketches.
No, you can finish those things, huh?
Yeah.
I'd still put it mid-back.
A little bit?
0.5 in duplicate, the whole length, okay?
Yes, the whole length.
Okay, that's good. That's fine.
It's almost Muriel's turn. She's presenting the last dress of her career.
Okay, here we're back at 3, is that right? Here we're not at 3. It's a small 2. Okay, like that? Good. We have our bearings.
Despite her 42 years of experience, she's always anxious about the judgment of the first workshop.
The gros grain ribbon has to be done better than that. Did you see? It doesn't stay at all. Not at all.
There's obviously a problem.
It's all too small. You reworked your bustier underneath,
Yes.
but not your...
Yes, of course.
You'll have to add a centimeter and double. But you have to add it mid-back.
I have nothing.
Well, we'll do what it takes to get it right, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay? But not all on one side, otherwise it's unbalanced.
Otherwise, the corset is okay?
Yes. There's only that. Yes, because the little corset is pulled with the holes, but the organza stays. Okay? So, Jamal?
Well, now, my corset is a little tight, so I must do it again. I'll redo a part again. because it's not big enough. It's too narrow. I have to give it back. But it's okay, it's okay.
Muriel keeps her smile, though it'll take several days to readjust this corset.
So we'll see you again Monday,
Yeah.
okay? But I can't tell you what time right now. So Camille on the 6th floor.
And up on the 6th floor, Camille, the head seamster of the tailoring atelier, also tries his dress on the model. Hold it there. That's it, thank you. Here, there are no longer staples. Mind your fingers. You see, we need staples, thicker than that. If it breaks on the day of the fashion show, I'm not telling you how it'll be. Hold it. I'll try to close it there, Philippe. There. Well, there's no need to lower the bustier. We can actually narrow it here. Everything must be perfect. The height of the bustier, its holding power, its ribbons. It's the small details that make for the excellence of the couture. We don't have the right to make errors, so we try to do everything to make it flawless. Come here, Laurels. Here, it's really flat, while there it juts out. You really have to see to this. You must find the right tempo for each piece beforehand. We absolutely must orchestrate it all for everything to come out in due time. In fact, it's our only pressure, in due time and within the rules of the art. That goes on top. Only a few days before the trial by fire, showing the creations to the new artistic director, whose tastes nobody yet knows. So that's that, okay?
Hello.
How are you?
For her part, Sophie, in charge of Dior's boutique decors, is preparing a new site. This is one of the most important projects of her career.
The diagram, we'll see that later. The backdrop production is okay. We're on schedule.
All three?
All three, finally.
In a few weeks, Dior launches one of its largest stores in Asia, in the heart of Tokyo.
The black canvas. We'll need to make a mock-up. It's like haute couture here. It will be the special shop window for this opening, and the biggest department store in Japan. On 4 floors with a cafe. It's highly prestigious, and it has to be perfect on the first day. So yes, there's a real challenge. We're under real pressure. I really think that here... No, look. In my opinion, it doesn't work. Here it's much thinner.
To attract Japanese customers considered among the most demanding in the world, special outfits were created by Maria Grazia. Sophie must now show them to their advantage.
Behind, we developed a special shop window that will be unique with these 2 hand-painted canvases. We'll have a white shop window and a black shop window to play the contrast and continue a bit this very graphic side, which showcases the new collection for Japan.
And the task is even more challenging as Sophie is working with the Japanese team, who hate improvisation.
We therefore need to be very precise before sending anything. We feel that the Europeans are still more responsive. I'm not saying they're not reactive, but they need things to be very clear.
Sophie has 2 months left for getting everything perfect. Maria Grazia, the artistic director, as well as all the Japanese press, will be present. Meanwhile, Maria Grazia has another event, and it will be decisive for her future. The day before the big day, she reviews all of the creations. For Camille, this is a stressful moment. It's very pretty. That's good. You can go. Each garment has required hundreds of hours of work that can be rejected with a single glance.
That's very good, but don't we have enough?
I confess I was a little scared, but it's fine. It's sublime. No alterations.
Picture.
Thank you. Everything is going very well for Camille.
Emily, do that one over there, that you'll put in 150 alongside it.
However, 4 floors above in the soft dressmaking atelier, there's panic.
Like that will go directly, okay?
The dresses are not completed.
Yeah, there's the fitting in 30 minutes, and everything must be stitched, so we're a little late.
In this emergency, Emily's making herself indispensable.
It's good. I'm almost able to not shake, you could say.
So what you need is...
Tell me, how do you feel? I'm feeling under pressure here.
So make me another stitch there,
To block it?
to block it.
So can't you just baste it for the fitting?
It's basted, but the problem is that you'll see it there.
Doesn't matter. It's okay. It's just for the fitting.
Okay, well then, it's ready.
Okay, agreed. Because the girl will arrive in 10 minutes, yeah?
Can I put it on the model anyway to check?
Yes, of course. There's no problem.
But in the rush,
Watch out because they've got a little thread.
Yeah, I heard something snap. It's a small pink wire I removed. Oh, okay, I apologize. I heard a snap too, so... Now it's real. It's not an exercise. Now I cannot afford to make a mistake. That's what's great, actually. I learn, and it's very useful for everyone, actually. I learned to embroider a staple. Well, I learned to embroider a staple for another dress. It's really a learning sequence every time.
Watch out! Watch out! Okay, let's go.
the dress is finally ready. It joins the 38 other dresses made in Florence's workshop. For her, this is the moment of truth.
Don't kill me. Do you think it's possible? Oh, sweet. Oh, you.
It's
No,
got wire.
I don't know that it's possible.
Oh, that in the back?
Yeah, I think, because I think it's more nice to have the other bow here and this in the back, no? Because two, no, it's possible for us.
Of course, it's just a stitch.
No, sì, quello lì e questo in fronte. Che due occhi qui.
Immediately, Florence makes the change. With Maria Grazia, everything must go quickly.
It's yes or no right away. We don't spend 45 minutes on a garment, thinking, does this work or not work? No, it's yes or no. It's within the next minute. So it goes much faster. At least we know where we're going right away. In my 14 years, I've never seen anything like it.
Tomorrow, all the international press will comment on the Italian designer's first collection.
Molto importante per la casa. Dior rappresenta ovviamente.
Dior is obviously a great historical name. French, Parisian, more than French. It's really Paris. It's the history of fashion.
È sicuramente molto
So of course it's a big responsibility to confront such a story.
con una tale storia, però allo stesso tempo
But I try not to think too much because otherwise the weight would crush me.
è bellissimo questo.
That one's beautiful. Perfect.
In the workshop, Muriel's last dress has just returned. Aside from a hem to shorten, it pleased Maria Grazia immensely.
I'm happy for my last dress. It went very well. I'm very happy.
And so you have until tonight to finish it?
Tomorrow noon. Or 1 p.m. at the latest.
Is that possible?
Oh, yes, yes, it has to be. It must be ready for tomorrow.
Meanwhile, in the gardens of the Rodin Museum, another team works intensely. They've had only 8 days to build a grandiose setting for the fashion show. "1,000 square meters completely covered with vegetation, from floor to ceiling." The bottom's not neat. It really needs to make a lovely bush here. Thank you. Eric Chauvin, the star florist, has designed this plant universe. The gardens in the French, Italian, and English styles. All three, taken over by nature and slightly abandoned, and where the vegetation would have regained the upper hand, so this is an interesting and complex challenge. We've pruned and maintained elements, pretty subjects that are a few years old, and then this vegetation has taken over. Everything has been designed to surprise the guests. Maria Grazia absolutely wanted something natural. So what is more natural than the moss in a garden? So basically all this moss was harvested, picked, dried, and then stuck like that onto wooden planks. It keeps well. It's natural. Nobody has ever done it. It's crazy. We smell the dead leaves a bit. We smell the moss. I think it's like a childhood dream. 2 hours later, Maria Grazia discovers the romantic garden.
Wow. That's beautiful.
It's amazing.
No, it's really
Sublime. En revanche, ça,
really amazing.
là sur le truc, ça va se fixer un peu. C'est bien. Ah, c'est sublime.
Delicious.
Non?
It's super. I never see my life something so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, you are magnifique, honestly.
Magnificent.
Bellissimo.
It's beautiful.
È magico.
It's magical.
Emozionante, no? Trovo che rispecchia
It's very moving. I think it reflects exactly what we want to tell.
i valori della casa.
It also reflects the spirit of the house.
È
It's both fragile, poignant, and poetic.
E poi è poetico.
You're not afraid for tomorrow?
Ormai è fatta. Cioè,
No, now it's done. And then the fear you have to live with.
Ciao Eric, merci.
Merci. Quanto è bello.
10 a.m. the next morning.
Les Arriva Bene, tiens, ils disent. Arriva Bene, ils sont là, Arriva Bene?
The Arriva Benes? The Arriva Benes are where? The show begins in 4 hours, and it's the event of Fashion Week. 700 guests are expected, and 500 journalists. Behind the scenes, 50 hairstylists and makeup artists prepare the models, who understand that they're participating in a historic show.
I'm feeling it like kind of a revolution of Dior, an evolution as well. And yeah, really excited for her. And for me as well to being in it.
While in the dressing room, there, that's it, we're here. Camille checks over each of his dresses. 2, 3, and there you have a second ribbon, there and there, but I'm here anyway. And I have someone from the workshop who is here too.
Are you tense?
Can you see? No. I'm a little anxious, but everything will be okay. All the work that had to be done has been done by my teams in the workshop. After, we're never safe from a zipper cracking, from a clip that is not placed, but we're here for that.
So put your bags down, stitching down so that we can only see the garment.
For her first show, Emily, the young apprentice, will work as a dresser. Both dresses under her responsibility are particularly fragile.
Well presented, very pretty. Don't unhook anything. Don't unzip anything. It'll be for the dressing.
This is the first time, yeah. It's true that the two dresses are quite massive. The second is really covered with embroidery, and it's not a dress, it's a jumpsuit. So we'll have to pay great attention when she puts on the legs, because otherwise we can crack the inseam. So we'll see. But I think it'll be fine. I'm confident. We're not all alone, and there are people nearby, so it will go fine.
We're gonna begin dressing. All people who have nothing to do with this dressing room, I ask you to go out.
Come on, girls, you can remove the tissue papers. Come on, come on. In the park, the guests are arriving. To enter, they must walk through a plant labyrinth, reflected in a huge mirror. Oh yes, look, they made a labyrinth. Oh, I'm afraid of losing myself. Maybe that'd be good. Inside, the choice places are reserved for movie stars. Among them, Charlotte Lebon, Chiara Mastroianni, and Diane Kruger.
Already, the first taste is quite nice, so I cannot wait to see more.
The decor is surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, really amazing. You can't have allergies, but it's really amazing. It's magnificent. It's superb.
Not afraid of small spiders?
It doesn't bother me. I like them.
It's exciting. I think it's exciting to see what this will be like.
Just a few minutes before the start, Florence meets up with Camille. I was afraid, that's why. For a final verification of the outfits.
There's some wet stuff there.
Oh my.
Girls, you're all good with the past, you all remember everything. Don't hesitate to ask if you don't. On the left here is the show, on the right is the finale. Just ask me or anyone if you have a doubt before going, okay?
(2:30 p.m.) "12 minutes of Dior fashion show are now underway, in a style of the Grand Ball, so dear to Christian Dior, a way for Maria Grazia to honor him.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Backstage, the seamstresses and seamsters don't miss an instant of the show.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Wow.
That's my dress. This is the one I made with Solène.
Now it's the dress on which Emily worked so hard.
Oh, I'm so happy. Great. I can't even take my eyes off the screen because I don't want to miss the dress. It's so incredibly beautiful. I'm really happy. I'm even a bit moved. Yeah, I'm excited because it's weeks and weeks of work. And then I see everyone's effort, I see the result, and I think it's just great. I'm really excited for everyone. The dress comes to life. That's what's beautiful. That's it, right? The dress comes to life. That's what's great.
C'est ça, hein, la robe prend vie, hein. C'est ça qui est top. Ah oui.
It's the finale.
I'm really happy. It's amazing.
Does it reinforce the career choice you've made?
Yes, 2,000% now. Yeah, I'm so happy. Seeing the result really makes me happy. It's the best. Really great.
This first fashion show is a triumph for the ateliers of Avenue Montaigne. It's a moment you never forget.
It's just too beautiful. We unveiled our dresses on TV.
It's so moving. We really appreciate these moments deeply.
énormément.
We love the preparation, but we love seeing the results as well.
Are you proud?
Oh, yes. So proud of everyone, of the entire team. It's an ensemble. All this work is really everyone together.
Maria Grazia takes over the torch from the great Christian Dior 70 years after his first collection. But tomorrow, another adventure awaits the creator and her workers. No time for rest. Florence is already hard at work for a big seduction operation. She must complete 8 new dresses for the Japanese market.
But here, we'll need a hook or something along the bodice so that it stays closed,
Okay,
so it doesn't pull on the zipper.
okay.
We're advancing well. Everything's going well. We already received the embroidery, as you can see. 2 out of 4, but that's a good start. We're advancing. It's nice, it's fresh, it's beautiful.
For a dress like this one, it takes 200 hours of labor. It'll be sold for tens of thousands of dollars.
And in addition, it'll be marked Japanese Garden, Christian Dior, 1953, on all these dresses. This is plumage.
Plumage? So how do you attach each feather?
Well, it's cut to the right size and glued underneath, so it's clean. And there's the beautiful bird next to it. All made of feathers. It's very beautiful and fresh. It's beautiful. A beautiful collection.
You think it'll seduce?
I certainly hope so.
These dresses will soon be unveiled in Tokyo. But in the meantime, that's a picture of you?
Well, yeah.
I didn't see it from the side. This is a different kind of creation, designed especially for Muriel. Manon made this?
She took the photo. And everyone wrote something on it. Look closely. Look. I sang the song every morning. They had the pleasure of hearing me sing the song.
It's her last day before retirement, and her husband is present.
This is my husband.
And also the director of Dior Haute Couture. And you stop working tonight?
Tonight, sir, 42 years in the house.
42 years.
Oh, yes, sir, 42 years. I grew up at Dior.
You worked with Mr. Bohan?
Monsieur Bohan, Monsieur Ferret, Galliano, Monsieur Raff. And I'm very proud to have finished with a woman. I'm very proud to have spent 42 years in a couture house like Christian Dior. And I would also say to my colleagues that I really have colleagues with a big heart. They have always supported me in the most difficult times. They know what I mean. And I can tell you that each of you have your place in my heart. I'm moved, but...
You made the lights go out.
Yeah. Thank you all. And now let's celebrate my farewell.
A present for you and a kiss.
Thank you, sir. Yes, a kiss.
I'll leave my glasses on.
Oh, thank you. How nice. Oh, I'm spoiled. Retirement is worth it. Isn't it beautiful? For my trips. My travels, my cruises.
There's a lot of emotion. It's very sad.
She helped train you?
Yes, even more than that, because we worked side by side for years. So she's more like a friend, I would say. A pillar of Dior is leaving. I've known her since I arrived when I was very young, so obviously it's moving.
I'll miss them too, I'm sure.
She's our mascot, the mascot of the soft dressmaking atelier.
For young Emily, too, Muriel will remain a model.
Muriel, she takes the fabric, she pulls it, and she can sew a thread in a straight line, following the weaving by a micromillimeter. Perfectly straight, flawless, and only Muriel has this know-how. And that's what she taught me, and hopefully I'll keep her technique up because I'm afraid knowledge can be lost. Who did I forget?
Ready for the photo?
Marie, we can't see you. Yeah.
"4,000 miles from Avenue Montaigne, it's Tokyo.
Ouais, Eric.
Yeah, Eric, we're almost there. We're in the car. Have you already opened the windows?
The boutique opens tomorrow. Sophie has only a few hours to verify everything.
The big moment has arrived.
What does it mean to you?
It's fabulous. It's the culmination of several weeks of work.
In the Ginza area, the Champs-Élysées of Tokyo, 250 luxury brands compete for wealthy clients.
We're at the very end.
It's on the corner there.
Yes.
For the high-fashion house, this boutique with its 4 floors is a huge gamble.
Hello. How are you, Eric?
Good, and you?
Hello. Hi. Nice to meet you, Sophie. Hi.
Sophie's mission is to inspire customers to come through the door and buy. Everything seems ready, and yet already.
I think we have to raise them up. They're too low. The color black works well.
La noire, elle marche bien. Des belles
These beautiful windows in Ginza.
comme ça, c'est
It's great.
génial. Non, on va
Now we'll discover the inside. I can't wait.
Hello. Hey, Marie. Good to see you. Wow. Finally, we have Ginza.
All of Sophie's instructions were followed, and yet she's not completely satisfied.
Ouais.
She asks for some last-minute changes.
Je sais pas, j'ai envie de rapprocher.
I'd like to move this closer.
You have one handle. Okay.
This trunk comes straight from Paris, but it's poorly positioned.
Alors attends.
Wait,
Attends, je vais la
we'll move it beneath. Tomo, we need your help. When you lower it, we'll put it on the carpet.
The changes are unsettling for the staff.
OK.
Okay,
Elle se déploie.
now we'll open it.
Parce que faut
We really need to get some light on it.
qu'on puisse éclairer.
I need
Do your lighting magic.
You have to.
No, but you can
This electrician must create a new light source.
on her and on this.
It's a moment of slight panic.
Oui.
This right?
Yes,
Challenge.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Third floor, finish,
And then you come back here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you. See you later.
Okay. Thank you.
Now up to the top floor of the store reserved for tableware. And here again, Sophie seeks perfection.
And do you have pink, like cherry blossom? A little bit more pink?
Yeah, yes. Well, then it's gonna be blooming soon, so
Okay.
it's going to be blooming. Yeah. Great color, good.
Just not too yellowish.
Not too yellow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Very gentle, pale.
Yes, just on that one.
Okay, sure. We have so many domestic brands, but also we have so many international brands too. So that means that we have so many competitors. So even if it's Dior, it's hard to to be a top of the brand.
I will see you later. Okay? Thank you.
Only a few hours remain before the opening. The arrival of this prestigious brand arouses curiosity.
Magazines often do special reports on Parisian women. They are very pretty. I love it.
French fashion is a refinement. Fashion houses have very strong traditions. When I buy pretty clothes made abroad, they usually come from France.
For the inauguration, an exceptional fashion show is being prepared on the roof of the building. The plant decoration from the January show was recreated identically. But this time, the evening is held outdoors, and the wind has also come to the party.
Help, my crown, my crown.
Stephen Jones, the milliner who designed the headwear, takes it all calmly.
Are you worried about the wind tonight?
I'm always worried about everything. But the hats were not designed with a storm in mind. But I think, feathers are meant to fly, so petals fly in the wind too. It's secure time, so what will be, will be. He said,
Camille, will you check her bow? You want me to help you with this?
Florence and Camille have also made the trip for this great event.
Do you speak French? You speak French? Shh, you said merci. Oh, no, it's not like that.
Most of the Japanese dressers do not speak French, so to be understood, improvisation is needed.
You have this one here. It's front and okay. Voila. And this one here.
It's complicated to talk to them?
The Japanese, we understand each other.
6 floors below, the first guests arrive. Among the personalities expected, famous actresses, and even the Japanese princess. But 5 minutes before the start, it's blowing. My God, it's blowing. The wind has not yet died down.
It's very chic and cool and very stylish.
Only a few dozen privileged guests attend this fashion show in the sky. The first outfits are those presented a few months earlier in Paris. But the highlight of the show will be the 8 dresses specially designed for Japan. Remove the covers. The models have less than 5 minutes to change.
The shoes, please, quickly.
Allez, 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 allez.
Go, 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 to the end. What? Aina, over there. But here, the dressers aren't as experienced as those in Paris.
You have your shoes? Your panties? No?
Oh man, 2 passages of girls have not arrived. We have to put on the skirt.
Yeah.
Okay. The shoes.
Was that the last one? The last one?
No, over there. Good luck. They're on. And like magic, the wind brings a poetic touch to the fashion show.
It's pretty like that.
It gives me chills.
It's pretty.
It's like in a movie.
Yes.
For Camille and Florence, and all those who work in the two ateliers, it's a consecration 4,000 miles from Avenue Montaigne. But back in Paris,
Yes. Bravissimo.
they'll have to get back to work for the next collection.